Hi, good evening to all. Welcome to my channel. Today we will solve the algebra question. So see that question here. Find the least prime number. Least prime number greater than 1000 that divides 2 power 1010 into 23 power 2020 plus 1. That is the question. So first I will simplify this one. This part. I will simplify this one. Then I will think of which number will be which divides this one such that it is a prime number and also greater than 1000. So given that 2 power 1010 into 23 power 2020 plus 1. This can be written as 2 square whole power 505 into 23 power 4 whole power 505 plus 1. That means 2 square is 4, so 4 into 23 power 4 whole power 505 plus 1. So here 1 can be written as 1 power 505. What is the use of this thing? I will tell here, listen. That's 1 power 505. Now this is of the form a power n plus b power n. What we can know about a power n plus b power n? That means we know that a power n plus b power n has a plus b as one of the factor if n is odd. That's why we are getting a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. How we are proving this one is, so simply by divisional remainder theorem I can prove this one. That means let f of a comma b is equal to a power n plus b power n I am taking here. So if it is divisible by a plus b, what is the remainder means? In place of a, if I keep minus b, I will get the remainder here. That means the remainder is equal to f of minus b comma b. That means in place of a, I have to keep minus b. So that a plus b is one of the factors. So that means minus b whole power n plus b power n. So if b power n is taken as common, I am getting minus 1 whole power n plus 1 into b power n. So when n is odd number, I am getting this as 0. That means remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 means a plus b is a factor of a power n plus b power n. So that's why for all odd values of n, a plus b is a factor of a power n plus b power n. Whereas a power n minus b power n has either a minus b is one of the factor here for all values of n. Whether n is an even or odd, whatever it may be, a minus b is a factor of a power n minus b power n. So you have to remember these points here. So I will use this point here. A power n plus b power n has a plus b is one of the factor if n is odd. Here 505 is an odd number. So one of the factor for this one is a plus b. That means this can be written as 4 into 23 power 4 plus 1 into something. That means this is one of the factor of that one, a power n plus b power n. So this is one of the factor. That means 4 into 23 power 4 plus 1 is a factor. Now I will focus on this factor form. How we can write this one? Four into 23 power 4 plus 1. See, only the simplification part is important here, but to get the idea is also important. Simplifying how we can simplify this one. So this can be written as 2 into 23 square whole square. Am I right? 4 into 23 power 4 is 2 into 23 square whole square plus 1 square. A square plus b square. A square plus b square can be written as a plus b whole square minus 2. 2 into 23 square plus 1 whole square minus 2ab. 2 into 23 square into 1. So that means again this can be written as 2 into 23 square plus 1 whole square minus this can be written as 2 into 23 whole square. 2 into 2, 2 square, 23 square. Again that will be factorized into, this is of the form a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b I will use here. That means 2 into 23 square plus 1 plus 2 into 23 into 2 into 23 square plus 1 minus 2 into 23. These two are the factors of this. These two are the factors of this number, means those two are also factors of the given expression. So what is its value? I will find out simply. 23 square value. 23 is 529. So 529 into 2. 18, 5, 105. Plus 1. That means 1059. 1059 minus 46 I will use. Why? Because it is the smallest value only I want here, least prime number. So that's if I subtract from this one 31101. That means this value is 1013 and this is more than that. This is more than 101. I want to find the least prime number only. So that's why I will take this one. Is this a prime number? First one. 1013 is a prime number or not? I want to know. What is the testing for the primality? Primality testing is, I will find out the square root of this one. What is the square root of this one? Approximately 32 into 32 is 1024. Approximately its square root is 32. So up to 32 I will let the prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31. These are the prime numbers. So if these numbers, I will check the divisibility of these 1013 by these numbers. If anyone divides that number, that is not a prime number. If anyone does not divide, then this is the prime number. Ultimately that is the prime number. This is the primality testing. So 2 table not possible, 3 table not possible. Then 7 table, 1 7 is 7, 31 not possible. 11 table, 19, 9 and 23 not possible. 13 table, 91 and 103 not possible here. If it is 104, then it is divisible by 13. 17 table, 5 17 is 85, 6 17 there. 102, only 5 times it will go. 16, 163 not possible here. Then 19 table, 5 19 are 95, so 63 again it is not divisible. 23 table, 23 4 there, 92, that is also not possible here. 20 31 also not possible. So 1013 is a prime number, no doubt in it. I want to find out the least prime number that is greater than 1000. So this 1013 is greater than 13. But is there any other prime number which divides this one below 1013? I want to check it out. So 1013 is a prime number. So the primes below 1013, primes lie between 1000 and 1013 only. I have to check it out. Between 1000 and 1013. Is there any other prime number is there? Then we have to check the divisibility of that one. So what are the odd numbers between 1000 and 1013 are 1001, 1003, 1005, 1007, 1009, 1011. These are the odd numbers between 1000 and 1013. So this is not a prime number. Why? Because 7, 11 and 13 are the factors of this one. And 101, this is also a 5 multiple. This is also a 3 multiple. Why? Because some of the digits are divisible by 3. These 3 are not useful. Then 1003. 1003, which table will go here? Check it. 7 table, 20. 1 7 is 7, 30. 23, not possible here. Then 11 table, 99, not possible. 17 table, 5 17 are 85, 153. 17 9 jar means 199, 53, 63, 153. So it will be divisible by 17. So this is also not a prime number. Then say 1007. 1007 is a 1007. Which table will go here? 9 table, 11 table, not possible. 13 table, not possible. 17. 17 is here. 1007, 1003 divisible by 17. So that is not possible. Then 19 table I am checking here. 95 and 19. 5 19 are 95. 95, 14 and 114 is the divisible here. So 1007, which number will go here? I want to check it. 1007 means up to 31. 2, 3, 5, 7. 7 table won't go. Yeah, 30, 27, not possible. And then 11 table, not possible. 13 table, 91. 91 plus 13 is not possible. 104, 1004 only it will come. 104. 91 means 97, not possible here. 95 means 50. 90 table will go here. 5 19 are 95. 57 3 times. 53 times. So this is also not a prime number here. So all numbers are not a primes between 1000, but only 1009 is a prime number. That is the prime number here. 1009 is a prime number. That means why? Because 1007 already this is divisible by 17. This is divisible by 19. So this is not possible to divide by 17 and 19. So only 1009 is the prime number between 1000 and 1013. So I will check out the divisibility by 1009. If this is not divisible, the given expression is not divisible by 1009, then our answer is 1013 ultimate. Otherwise, if it divides, so least prime number is 1009. That is the conclusion. So now I want to check out the divisibility by 1009. 1009 divisibility. So here if we observe the powers, 2 power 1010 and 23 power 2020 are there. But by Fermat's theorem, we know that Fermat's theorem says that a power 1009 is a prime number, so a power p minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod p. So I will use that one here. Here power is 2 and this one, co-prime numbers only. So 2 power 1009 minus 1, 1008 is congruent to 1 mod 1009. But I want 2 power 1010. So if I multiply it by 2 on both sides, I am getting 2 power 1010 is congruent to 2 mod 1009. Next, similarly, 23 power 2020 value I want here. So again 23 power 1008 is congruent to 1 mod 1009. Again by Fermat's theorem. I got this statement. So if it is multiplied by 2 on both sides, I am getting 23 power 1010 is congruent to 2 multiplied by 23 square. 23 square I multiplied on both sides. Here also 2 square I multiplied, so that's why I am getting 4. Why? Because 2 power 1008 is, I want 2 power 1010 means 2 square. I multiplied both sides by 2 square. Here also 23 square I multiplied on both sides by 23 square, so that I am getting this value. But here I want 23 power 2020, that's a sparing on both sides. Squaring on both sides, I am getting 23 power 2020 is congruent to 23 power 4 mod 100. So this sum, that means 2 power 1010 into 23 power 2020 plus 1 is congruent to, what is this value here? 4 into 23 power 4 plus 1 mod 100. So what is the remainder only I want here? If the remainder is 0, then our answer is 10009. If the remainder is not equal to 0, then our answer is 101. That is the thing. So 4 into 23 power 4 I want here. So 4 into 23, that means 2 into 4 into 23 square is value is, already I got 529. So 2 into 23 whole square. That means 4 into 23 square. That means 2 into 23 square whole square I can write this one. 4 into 23 power 4 can be written as 2 into 23 square. So this value is 2 into 23 square whole square. That means 2 into 23 square whole square plus 2 square 4, 23 power 4. 23 square will already I got 529. 529 2 jack. 529 into 2, 1058. That means 1058 whole square plus 1. Well, 1058 divided by 1009, what is the remainder here? 105, only one time it will go. That means 1009, if I subtract it, I am getting 49, I am getting here. So this is nothing but 49 square plus 1. Mod 1009. What is the value of 49 square? 49 is how much? 49 is 16, 72 and 72, 144, 81, 112, 21 and 3121, 3122. 3122 when divided by 1009. 1009 how many times it will go? 3 times. That 3 times means 3027. But the remainder something I am getting here. No need to calculate here. I want to find out whether divisible or not. 0 is not possible. Other than 0 only I am getting. What I am getting is, this is 5 and 11 minus 2 is 9. The 95 I am getting. Mod 1009. That means something is remainder is coming other than 0. Therefore 1009 cannot divide the given expression, this expression. So that's why least prime number which divides is 1013. 1013 is the least prime number greater than 1000 and it divides the given expression. This is the thing here. So you have to remember a power n plus b power n has a plus b as one of the factor. That is the first important point. This is the first important thing. Then this can be a square plus b square can be written as a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So that I am getting two factors here. These two are also factors of the given expression. So I got the 1013 is smallest value and this is a prime number. 1013 is a prime number. So that's why the others who are framing the questions will simplify this part first. So 1013. Below 1013 numbers only one prime number is there, 1009. So that's why I checked the divisibility of 1009. But it is not divisible. So our answer should be 1013. Why? Because 1013 actually divides that one. Already I got one of the fact. So this is the question for today. And tomorrow we will meet with a beautiful geometry question. Okay. Until then, bye. Share and subscribe my channel. Okay. Bye to all.